Hello everybody, welcome to another zoo video. This is starting to be a tradition, a weekly tradition of me playing zoo. I've had very many trophies in a row at this point, and I'm trying to change few things, starting by the look of the deck. It's not anymore on the pile, but more of like this. Again, just trying things out, seeing the feedback. Speaking of feedbacks, I like that during my last video that as I'm recording was the black green rock one, and a lot of people disagreed on the placement to put the matches, and yeah, I appreciate this the feedback. So yeah, you're always welcome to tell me what you like, what you don't like of my videos, as long as yeah. All right, so let's talk about Zoo now. We are playing Tarmogoyf today, and no Nishoba Brawler. That's a 2 mana 5/3 that dies to Lightning Bolt mostly. So, despite Lightning Bolt, kills the other 1-drop, I think 1/1 mana is fine, but 1/2 mana is not fine. That's why I like Tarmogoyf more. Tarmogoyf might be smaller than the Brawler, but just it surviving to Bolt almost always is just, I think, why I like to play Goyf. You don't play Rest in Peace in the sideboard, but I don't think it's a problem. Speaking of the sideboard, I don't exactly know what to do. So I sort of know that I want 4 Wear Tear, but the rest is just up in the air. Yeah, whenever you don't know what to put in the sideboard, just put a couple of Orvar and you'll dodge creativity the whole time. Buongiorno Terra. Yeah, we're playing Zoo today. The mana base, I just played the last one that I trophied with. Yeah, I think it's worked pretty well. The Triomes. So the reason why you have those Triomes is because neither of those Triome produces green or white together, or not. Like playing Grixis Triome is wrong because you wanna ideally go maybe Dromoka's Command, and playing the Absent Triome might be wrong because you play Forest and Plains. So that might be a little bit awkward if you have Forest, Plains, and Absent Triome. So I like this mana base. Yeah, so that's something that I liked about this. I've added 1 Burst Lightning. It's not a big deal. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with this. I play Tarmogoyf. I should play Tarfire over Burst Lightning. Okay, okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Am I playing the preliminary in 6 minutes? No, I think for content is better at leagues. All right, yeah, let's do it. All right. You know what, Saseo? I got you. Let's play Tarfire. Last minute change over here. Oops, I got a Ragavan. Last minute change over here. A good old Tarfire. A card that we don't see every day. With a tribal adding an extra type to the Goyf. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Have a good stream. Thank you to you too. Modern League. I played a preliminary the other day, but I was not streaming. I don't know. I'm not a fan of streaming things that aren't leagues. Alright. When is the next time I'll play Legacy? Yesterday I streamed Legacy. I played the Blue-Black Shadow deck. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Adlai MTG. Let's see if our Tarfire plus Tarmogoyf. Okay. Let's quickly check the mana base yet again. If I have a Stomping Ground, I don't. You see, those are definitely the things that, playing so many fetch lands. Because I play 1 more fetch land, so I don't play the black land, and I don't play Stomping Ground. Here, I would have loved Stomping Ground here, but I mean, I'm still keeping this hand. Firebolt. Sure, you can play Firebolt. Yeah. Yeah. Will it be on YouTube for me to watch later? Koyo, I sent it to Channel Fireball. So the way Channel Fireball works these days is that if you are a CFB Pro, TCG Pro, you get to see it immediately, like 1 or 2 days after I record it. But if not, you get to see it 2 weeks on the YouTube channel. So yeah, this is how it works these days. All right, let's start with a turn 1 Ragavan. I guess I'm gonna go for a Steam Vent. It's unfortunate because they don't have a green mana, right? But maybe this Ragavan connects. The blue tentacle card? Alright, the blue tentacle card is called Stabidi, and it is a 4 spike, basically. But sometimes it's better than that. Buenos dias, Danley. Your TCG Pro? Alright, cool. Yeah, if you're TCG Pro, it's good. Again, I sent it yesterday, so it'll take you know, some little bit of time, but it'll be there, right? You know, today or tomorrow. All right, let's attack with Ragavan. Let's see what happens. Oh wow, that's all right. So wow, this is unbelievable. I did this. All right. The way land works is if they are not summoning sick lands, you know that. But once you turn them into a creature, they're summoning sick. So my opponent cannot tap this Nexus to play a Hammer Time. So I just Stone Rain them. That's unbelievable. All right, just take the hit of Ragavan. This is not facially untouchable. It can't touch you. Do I know if we'll see a Reed Pov from John? Yeah, for sure, you'll see a Reed Pov. Yeah, I mean, again, if you're a TCG Pro, you already went live. I don't know when it'll be published on the regular YouTube channel. Okay, let's play a creature here. So my Kavu is like here. If I had Overgrown Tomb, I would have gone Overgrown Tomb Kavu. So you see, just having more dual lands in the deck, it's always nice, but not drawing fetch land. Like the risk of losing this game is because I had planes. So if I had 2 fetch land, you can always pick up your best mana base, but sometimes you don't. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go Kavu. I have to get a forest, at least. I mean, I can get a 4. Let me see what I get. I don't think I care about taking damage here. Mm. All right, so in order to get a forest, I could get. I don't want to get Temple Garden. I already have the plains, and I don't need it. I get Breeding Pool since I have a Stubborn Denial. Or I can just get Forest. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get a Forest here. I might regret this choice. We'll see later what happens. This is just a 3-3, but it'll be a 4-4 next turn. And once it attack, I discard and draw. Are I going to Philly? I do not. I did not qualify for the main event. And that's it. Did you see the results from Maruya? I don't know. I mean, no, I didn't. Sahilika combo. Yeah, I mean, it's a Japanese tournament. The deck lists are always gonna be crazy. It is a feature of Japanese tournaments. All right, split plane so that this Kavu grows and then attack with both. I doubt that my opponent is gonna opt to be Stone Rained again, but if they choose so, yeah. If you come to Europe, I'll be attending every major event. I know that, we live in a different continent, and it is difficult. Alright, I'll discard this Wild Nacatl. Because I want to keep a Bolt or Stabidi, and I just play this Goyf. Alright, Ragavan connects. What do I flip? Or is a Saga? I'm happy, it's gone. Let's play Goyf, El Goifo, and pass. There's a Saga. They activate their land. Somebody's going all in over there. Yeah. That's okay. And what do I want to do here? I'm just bolting this thing. Am I lethal next turn? 4, 8. Yeah, I am. All right. My play suffers while reading chat. For sure. For sure. But I mean, it's part of my job. Playing alone wouldn't be as fun as reading the chat. overall, I think my day improves if chat is very active. You know, if I would play by myself, I I wouldn't stream. I would just record. Okay. Now, what am I thinking? Oh yeah, hammer time. Let's go. We have 4 wear tear, maybe Teferi, and that's it. For sure, these 4. Hmm. Uh. Mm, well, let's take out some stubbities for wear tears. I don't think I want Teferi. No, this is fine. Let's go with this. Yeah, no, reading chat is fun, especially whenever you guys ask me some question outside of the game. Also, I enjoy it. It depends on the timing. Like if the game is as chill as this one, you can literally ask me anything you want. All right, see now I have 2 fetch land. My mana base is perfect. Before I had a plane, my mana base was awkward. So it's just all about balancing fetch land, shock land, basics and things like that. Wow, thoughts. Okay. Hello, Chris. Good morning or good evening, wherever you are. How are you doing? Are you going to are you qualified to Philly? Are you going to Philly? I know my co-host of the podcast, Anthony and Avi, are going there, testing a lot of Pioneer these days. If you haven't heard of it ever, I have a podcast. We are on episode 22. It is called Competitive Magic with the Carnies. And it's on my YouTube, on Spotify, on Apple Podcast, and everything. So, yeah, check it out. Relic of Jegantha is nice. No, play Relic. I like it. Relic is a very good card. Stoneforge? Sanctifier? What's that? Title's Color. Well, that's a card. Alright, the way this card works is an old card, so you don't want to bolt this with ability on the stack, or it goes wrong. So, yeah, you have to do this. Let's go Steam Vent's Temple Garden here. No, actually, I can't go Steam Vent's Temple Garden because I have Dromoka's command. I have to go what? Sacred Foundry Breeding Pool. How's Goif going? El Goifo. It's going, it's going. So I have to take Breeding Pool and I'll play the Kavu. I think it's better than the Ragavan. I don't know though. I mean, I definitely have to use my whole mana, so. How excited for the upcoming Goif buff are we? The battle? For sure. I mean, depends like what are the ideas of the battle? Like the new type. Do you think it's something that goes easily in the graveyard, or is it like a 9 mana multicolor commander card? How do you choose the name Carnies? We explained it in the first episode. It's about Carnage Tyrant. I should explain it in this episode too. In the last episode, we explained it because we were talking about the preview cards and we talked about the new Carnage Tyrant. Oh, it's a world enchantment. Nice. Like Concord and Crossroads and the Abyss. You have to redo the Goif dice? Well, I'm sure a Goif dice is a dice that goes 1 to 6. Oh, it goes 1 to 8, you think? Maybe. Hello, Jace. Good morning. Oh, look at this Starfire. Look at that. Hello, Tarfire. You are nice. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna Tarfire this Stoneforge Mystic. If I ever draw Goif this game, it's going to be large. Ooh, Melodies. Sorry I missed the sound. Welcome, Melodies. How's it going? Thank you very much for the sub. Alright, my hand's great. Do I want to dash my friend Ragavan? I think so. Gonna get it. Steam Vents. I don't have a Mountain in my deck. Wish I had it now, but yeah, Steam Vents. And then we're gonna do some Dashi Dashi. Dashironi. Miss the first episode? No, don't worry. You don't have to get the first episode. But yeah, again, if you listen, okay, my hand's great. They're just gonna exile a card from your graveyard for no reasons. I wouldn't mind finding like a Thoughts easier with the Ragavan. It would be nice. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, playing with creature is fun. Ooh, still Shaper's Gift. I can go buy equipment. I don't have any. Back in the days, I remember Merfolks in Legacy used to play Umezawa's Jit just to go Phantasmal Image on the Stoneforge and tutor up the Jit. Remember one day I lent Merfolk to a friend of mine. I went over to watch his match and he had a Phantasmal Image equipped with the Jit he was winning with. And I was like, you know you can't do that. It's funny. The famous legal in paper play. Alright, so they can put hammer, they had the hammer, they can put it on whenever they want. See, it was nice that I had the lightning bolt there. Ooh, look at El Goifo, 6/7 for 2 mana. Cesenti. Ochai. Alright, what do I do now? I think I simply attack, just do nothing with my Kavu, and then just play Goif. Nah, I have to kill the paladin now. I have to kill the paladin now for sure. So if I go bolt, oh yeah, if I go bolt on the paladin, they play hammer response. I go Dromoka's command, sacrifice an enchantment, and fight. I mean, it's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. Yeah, but I'm wasting the bolt if I do that. It's card disadvantage. I don't like card disadvantage. I mean, I guess I would put a counter on the Kavu. Is that worth it? Yeah, I'm thinking about dashing Ragavan. That's the play I want to do. But what if they do nothing, they just take? You think they will never do that, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, sure. I can get behind that. So let's just dash. Opponent has to do something. Yeah, it's unlikely that they take. And I'm not looting again. I like my hand a lot. Kavu literally does nothing. Can exile up to 1. Yeah, I don't want to exile anything. Yeah, I can bolt and respawn, but then his card disadvantage. You use 2 cards to unblue one. Our opponent just took it. Okay, so they took it now. Sure. Let's get a treasure. Ether Vial. Wow, Ether Vial. Okay, so I think I want to act now. Because if I wait, they have 2 mana, so they can have Blacksmith skill. So I have to act now. So I'm gonna go bolt here. Bolt here. They play the thing, and I go Dromoka's command. Put a counter. Put a counter, sacrifice an enchantment, I guess I can do. Sure. I mean, it's pretty meaningless, but okay. The counter is pretty meaningless. All right, let's deal 3 damage to your creature. So the question now is, do I want to let my opponent draw a card? Because for sure I have to Dromoka's command, sacrifice an enchantment. The question is, if I put a counter, they draw a card. Is it there on 5? If I put a counter, this is lethal next turn. I don't want to make them draw a card. I'm just gonna, yeah, do the thing. Sacrifice an enchantment and fight. But actually, putting you to 5 is nice, though. Target player, sacrifice an enchantment and fight. Yeah. It was supposed to loot away the Goyf. So yeah, as I said, it was card disadvantage, but I think it's worth it. Go, go, go. Yori Grande wins the match. So, again, I said it previously, but I'm gonna repeat it again. In some of my videos, when I lose the first match, if the match is not very good, I tend to cut it because I think that most of the way YouTube works as opposed to Twitch chat where one just hangs around and just leaves whenever they have to. I think more so YouTube goes like you start watching the video and at some point you just switch off and you'll never open that again. So I think that putting first match, a match where I lose and my deck doesn't work, it's bad. And this is why sometimes you see me starting from the second match. And if this thing wasn't rated up here, you wouldn't even know. So I just have this here for Twitch and everything. I think it's okay. But overall, I won the first match now, so it's great. More first match win forever. Hello, Da Vinci. Alright, would you like to play first? See? Jegantha. Wildlanders, can't keep it. We are going to 5. 2. Yeah, this deck is very good. I made my power rankings for Modern yesterday. They'll be up today or tomorrow. And I put this deck number 10. Number 10 is no joke in Modern. Number 10 means that your deck is very good. You feel like, oh, number 10, that's late. No, the Modern deck, there's just a billion Modern decks. Every top 8 in Modern has 8 different archetype. It's so hard to find the Modern top 8 that has 2 of the same archetype. Alright, keep. That's bottom. Stability and a land. What is my sequencing here? I think it'll be Temple Garden. No, aspetta, Temple Garden non si può. Breeding Pool plus... Yeah, Breeding Pool plus Sacred Foundry. Sì, facciamo Breeding Pool plus Sacred Foundry. Va bene. Breeding Pool plus Sacred Foundry. Okay, let's go. Oh, yeah. Sì, Breeding Pool plus Sacred Foundry. Sì. It's important to think about that. It's important to think about that. Breeding Pool, Sacred Foundry. Va bene, va bene, va bene. Steven's Temple Garden also, maybe? No, I don't like Steven's Temple Garden because that doesn't let me cast Dromoka's command. So yeah, let's do Breeding. So Breeding Pool makes the Nacatl 1/1 for now. But if I was on the draw, I would have been afraid of Ren and 6. Now I'm not. You're waiting for Shadow Return. Yeah, I don't know. I am not the biggest fan of that Shadow. I played it in Legacy though yesterday. Number 10 is like tier 1.1. For sure though, like number 10 is still excellent. Alright, you go Blast a Meyer. Ooh, Ragavan. Always the second draw here. Alright, let's fetch a Sacred Foundry untapped and attack. El Goifo. Yeah, this ear is MH3. Everybody's excited. My fear, honestly though, my fear is that they make a lot of Lord of the Rings cards that are good, and we don't get to play Magic anymore. But Lord of the Rings, that is my biggest fear. That is my biggest fear. And his thoughts on Jaya showing up in his creativity sideboard. Yeah, I love Jaya. Jaya has been amazing for me in Cube. And I've played one league of Standard and had 2 Jayas in my sideboard of Rakdos, and it was great. So yeah, maybe it's available in Modern too. Sure, yeah. Lord of the Rings will for sure change Modern. I mean, that's why they make those sets, to change Modern. And to sell cards and make money and say at the end of the year, hey, look how much money we made. That's mostly a reason. All right, you return a fetch land, sure. It's so fun to play against Ren and 6 with this deck. This deck just ignores Ren and 6 completely. Andrea diceva 7-2-9, ma no, you're so dead. If I drew a land, I would have killed my opponent this turn. No, it's not even true. Oh yeah, it was. No, yes, it wasn't true because I don't have Overgrown Tomb. You're quitting. Goodbye. Alright, that's a tackle phase. That's... I mean, you're so dead, opponent. I'm sorry, but playing Random 6 on the draw, it's a thing of the past. You can't do that anymore. Oh, look, my hand's perfect. You go ahead. This is... My opponent just had such an obsolete curve. Adios. The modern metagame just sped up so much. Like, Prowess, Zoo... This deck didn't exist before. Like before, it was all like you're in Dirtling, and you're like, oh, I'll play my Ren and 6. Explore, on the other hand, instead of Ren and 6, that's why the latest creativity list played 3 Explore. Because the way to succeed, I think, in Modern these days is to just be fast. And yeah, explore. Let's like if I put it instead of this useless permanent, played an explore on turn 2, then they would have threatened an Archon this turn, and I couldn't have played it the play I made. I had to make a different play. Yes, it's Gear Bear. Putting it to 3. Nah, basta. Let's save time. Let's save time. Good morning, Polish. Thank you. When I decided that it was good to save time. You basically just go Wild Nacatl, Kavu on the play, and like a large percentage of the metagame scoops up there. Or I guess of the old metagame scoops up there. Obviously I won the die roll. If I was on the draw, totally different game. If I was on the draw, this game would have definitely lasted way more because, well, I mean, I would have gone Temple Garden turn 1, so this wouldn't die to Ren. They would have played their Ren. I would have played this, and then they would have played like, let's say, Teferi or Fable. The game would have continued, but I was on the play with a deck like this. Alright, and now I even have 2 Orvar in the sideboard, which, honestly, as I said in the deck tech, they were just put here because I really didn't know what to put. I'm not saying this is this is a very ponderated choice, but yeah. What do I cut? I got Dromoka's command. Do I want Flusterstorm? I don't know. What's the dual card in the sideboard? It's called Wear Tear. It's one of the most. It's one of the best card against Urza Saga. Urza Saga is a big deal in the format, and Wear Tear is the best card for it. Many decks splash for it. Do I think Zoo is challenging you? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think the most challenging thing of Zoo right now is finding a proper deck building, a proper deck list. Because, again, as I said in the podcast, nobody really tests in Modern. So, you know, new decks take a long time before being... and I'm not saying I'm a content creator. That's not testing. But I am definitely trying things out. Alright, I don't know if I want to put Flusterstorm. Let's put Flusterstorm over Troubled Flames. Just being sorcery, I think it's a little bit clunky for it. You want to try the Rug Breach? Sure. That's a very good deck. Alright, this hand is the hand that can easily lose. But I'm not going to mulligan because it's a fine hand. But it's a hand that has flaws. Definitely flaws. Again, exactly what I said. Ran and 6 on the play. Excellent card. Excellent card. On the draw, it's too slow. You think Golf is better than Sharp Brawler? I do think so, yes. You think Mardu's Scam is good? Oh, actually, I plan on playing Scam after this, but I'll play the Rakdos version. But yeah, no, totally. Mardu makes you splash Wear Tear. Hey, let's hope my opponent doesn't have Random 6. Here. I don't think there's much I can do about this. I have to cast Ragavan. I'm not going to hold it to dash. I have 2 drops in hand. Hello, Dirty. Yeah, the curve of learning the deck is very hard. I mean, you mean the Breach deck? Sure. At the end of the day, yeah, I mean, every deck has a difficult curve to learn. And also, the thing is that the curve of learning, it's never ending. You never end of learning. Especially since in Magic, new set come out all the time. Things change all the time. All right, don't play rent. Don't play rent. Don't play rent. I told you rent was bad earlier, but it's entirely different story now. If they go rent now, it's gonna kill a creature, draw a land. Ooh, they don't have it. Nice. Maybe they set it out. I don't know. Nice, excellent draw here. Stubby D, what a draw. Amazing card in this matchup. Stubby D. Do you have a fire? If they go, if they go Fire Ice, what do I want to do? I think I'll counter. Yes. Yeah, I think I'll counter because I got a treasure and I can play a card like Kavu, which will loot away a land. So I'm not saying Goyf is good, but the thing is that Goyf in this deck will always be the second or third choice after Kavu. Ooh, they just get it. Oh, okay, I get it. Oh, maybe you have Leyline Binding here. Oh, I'm certainly for spiking it. A little force spike for you. We're playing creativity, the explorer version. I don't know. I don't know. I have to play Scam. Yesterday as I was doing the power rankings, I noticed that my deck guy for Scam is from September, and I also played it last time on the channel 2 months ago. So I definitely have to update Scam. I like to again. I do the thing for channel Fireball. I like to update the decks all the time. I noticed that my deck guide for Scam is really old. Mm-hmm. Do you think it's worth keeping up Ragavan against Rand? Opponent doesn't have Rand. If that Rand would have played on turn two. It's important that when you play around things, you like okay, they can't have it. You okay? This is it. Good morning, Aka. What do you think about playing different modern decks? You mean what I do? Yeah, it's certainly improving skills if you play against it. Like, whenever I play against decks, I know exactly their deck list, I know exactly their thoughts, their sideboarding because I played them. Obviously, not everybody can afford and have time to do what I do, but for sure, playing different things always improves your your gameplay. All right, now we will see what I hit. What I draw? It's a land. Yeah, I think at this point it's not good. I think I'm just going face and I just play double creature. I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying I'm winning. Am I coming to Poppergetta Milan? It depends if my friends get the ticket. If they don't, I can't. Oh, vabbè, vedo Marcus Lorehold. Ha, okay. Okay, opponent, you are doing something spicy. Va bene. I'll allow it. Sadness, they said. Maybe they needed this to be in the deck? I don't know. Yeah, just go forest. And pass, and again, if you do the thing, you do the thing. Anger of the Gods got a lot worse in modern. Yeah, you have Brother Zudan, but I don't like Brother Zudan. If you know my content, I dislike that card. I think it's only good against Hammer Time. Yeah, the tournament in Milan, the Popper Get sold 220 tickets in 3 minutes. So, and today they opened the tickets again for 200 more at, at noon. So yeah, make sure to, if you plan to attend, make sure to put an alarm. That's what I told my friends, to put an alarm. Actually, you know what? Let me do a reminder now, just now, because if they don't get it, it's over. Yeah, yeah. Let me tell them to put an alarm. Oh, also, exclamation mark deck now doesn't bring you to the Stream Decker, but I have a new system of deck lists. It's from TCG Player. You have my affiliate code here, so that if you ever purchase things, it tracks. And you just click here, and this is my deck that I play now. I guess it's -1 Burst Lightning +1 Starfire. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna upload decks from now on. And if you ever buy things from TCG Player, this is my code. So you know, it's free, it supports, and etc. The usuals. All right, now what should I do? Let's play land and attack phase. Quanti anni sono? 5. I have 10 damage. It's not great. Oh, but I can discard Scion to make it lethal. Okay, they play Leyline Binding. Alright, I can't do anything about it. I can fetch Savai Triome. Yeah, also you kill the Kavu. Sure thing. Now, Nishoba Brawler would have dealt 5 damage this turn, whereas Goyf only deals 3. Definitely Ragavan goes face. Does Goyf go here? I'll risk it and go both face. Yeah, I mean, sure, Brawler would have died to both. I mean, they probably would have still killed the Goyf. Yeah. All right. Oh, that's a 4/5. Okay, cool. Now I get the Savai Triome and play my Scion. And hopefully my opponent breaks again and loses the game. I'll keep up this suspicious blue mana, although actually there's the fairy, so it doesn't matter what I keep up. Okay, go ahead, opponent. Do your worst. Ooh, yo. Ay, chat. Dwarven Mind. The things can happen. Yeah, call gates. Yeah, I'll definitely play call gates if I go. I like my list, and yeah, I like the play style. Very fun. All right, see what they do. Remember, I exiled a Villamakus Lure Hole, so opponent doesn't play a regular deck list. They don't play Arcane of Cruelty. All right, there it is. Villamakus Lure Hold. And you go ahead, opponent. Savor the moment. Maybe I should have killed Teferi just because they get extra turns and they can bounce with Teferi. But I don't know, if they break there, I would have won the game. So now you know what? Zero regrets. Zero regrets. All right, let's see if they find a time walk here. They have time warp. They have Savor the moment. They have honestly, they have a 5/5. I guess Tarmogoyf is a 5/6 now. Trample. All right, I'm gonna side out my Orvar now. Mhm. Yeah, Coggates is definitely the most fun. So my approach to Pauper has been that I've played Coggates for I don't know months, and it was such a blast of a format. Then I stopped playing Coggates. I played the other decks, and I was like, wow, I don't like this format anymore that much. And then I went back to Coggates, and I'm like, oh yeah, this format's amazing. So it's really about just yeah. There's a bunch of not very fun decks, and there's yeah, and there's Colgates, and there's your opponent starting with turn one mana search this spirit. Our opponent played Prismatic Command, but they chose the mode wrong. They they chose the modes wrong here because they dealt 2 damage to Scion. They didn't kill an artifact, and I got a treasure. All right, I think we win. I don't know. You felt the same playing Phoenix and Pioneer. Sure, yeah, that's it. That's true. Oh, they just went double bolt when you could have just killed the artifact. All right, Tarmogoyf is a 6/7 now. Tarmogoyf is a 6/7 now. Unfortunate that I'm not lethal. Should I cycle this Triome? If only there was a Tarfire in my graveyard. All right, do I want to cycle first? Yeah, I think I'll cycle first. See, not playing the Zagoth Triome made me able to cycle first here. Okay. Cycle. Huh. Stubby. All right, then I'll attack the fairy. I don't think my opponent can block because they have one exiled, and I can't imagine them playing more than two. They just block, but one is exiled. If they block, they don't have any more dragons. I think this is the reveal zone because I ate one with Ragavan, so I don't know. Maybe they played three, but I doubt it. Yeah, they let the Tarmogoyf die, and now I pass. You see, this is why you cycle first, because you shape up your plan. If you play Scion, then I couldn't have Stability up. Now I pass. I'm at 8, so I don't die to this attack. And I have a counter spell, 1 mana negate. If we kill Teferi, we would have won. Last turn, you mean? Oh, Teferi's at 7/8 now. But they would have had more life, of course, because they didn't attack them. Alright, I go Dwarven Mine. That's a blocker for my Goyf. I do have Trample here. And you go to combat. Let's see what they flip. If they flip a Time Warp, I have to counter it. Of course. They can also cast a Time Warp. Alright, let's go ahead and counter. And yeah. If I went Scion of Draco, would have lost the game. Alright, I got a 3. Again, they have another Time Warp in and they lose, which is honestly very likely because they were mana screwed earlier in the game. Buongiorno, Zeb. Alright, GG. Yeah, GG. And more Time Warp concede. Okay, we died. That's fine. Let's side out those Orvar. Actually, Dromoka's command, I think it's fine. It even kills Leyline Binding. Yeah. Void Mirror, isn't that countering the dragon? Yeah, but I don't like doing that. Does our own Teferi stops the dragon? It does. That's a good point. Should I have my own Teferi? Maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, yeah. That's a good point. I like it. I like it. I'm kiting Trouble Flint because it's a sorcery. I don't really like sorceries against creativity. Unless they have Teferi. Unless I have Teferi. Let's put this thing more precise. Yeah. All right, let's go. Round game number 3 against the Villamakus. One lander. Huh. Am I a believer? Am I a believer? Am I a believer? Because I go turn 1 Ragavan. I don't draw land. They have only Lightning Bolt as an out. They don't have Lightning Bolt. I go double Nacatl. Okay, much better. Much better. Bottom Dromoka's command. And let's go. Alright, so I'm gonna go what here? Steam Vents, Temple Garden. Or what else I can do? Breeding Pool, Sacred Foundry. Breeding Pool, Sacred Foundry. I think Breeding Pool, Sacred Foundry is just always the best here. Yeah. Sacred Foundry, Breeding Pool. Hello, Bravo. All good. So I go Sacred Foundry. Yes. Ragavan. Go. All right, let's hope they don't have Lightning Bolt. If they don't, well, I don't exactly know what to do on turn 2, but we'll see. Okay, looks like they don't have it. Did even go for Scion of Draco? It might be fine, honestly, to go Scion of Draco here. Let's see what I flip. I don't think that should matter. Flip a Scalding Tower. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Zagoth Triome, Scion of Draco. I think it's better than Goyf. I guess Goyf, because Goyf is just a 1-2. It's just so tiny. Yeah, I'll go Zagoth Triome. Except for the new set, always. Always excited for the new set. The reason why we play Magic is because we are excited about the new set. Otherwise we would play more stale games. Mm, you're sad you missed the PT? It's fine. Okay. Xander Lounge. Opponent has like half of my time. Pretty impressive. Hmm. Okay. Top land, top land. That's a good start. Mm-hmm. Let's attack with my guys. That's 6 damage. Reveal. Hmm. Oh, first strike. That's funny. I think I'm just playing Tarmogoyf here. It's just a 1-2, but it can become a 3-4 if I tar fire my opponent. Actually, now that I think about it, this Windswept Heath doesn't get me any red land. You get 8? Okay, that's Teferi. I want to with Trample over here. But don't worry, it'll be big by the time I attack. They play Teferi. Do I want to... I don't want to Tarfire them. That's okay, you play Teferi. I'll just fetch a Triome end of turn. You bounce the Scion, I'm sure. Yes, okay. And now I have Tarfire has a protection for the Dwarf. Even no, I don't want to use Starfire on the Teferi. I need to keep it for. I need to keep it for the creativity. Do I like the direction, artistics, and art style? Now I'm kind of like old school. I don't like all the alternative art that going on these days. I like the old border, but whenever I saw the arts of Eilishnorn, the old Magic player inside me rejected. Teferi my hand disappointed. It's not great, but Tribal Flames would have won me the game. So yeah, Teferi did not do well. I don't know. Thank you, Windows, for protecting me from virus and menaces. I know you. Always at my back. Draw Ragavan. Allora, if I top fire my opponent, I go to 6. My Goyf is... My Goyf becomes a 4. I have lethal. Oh no, I don't have lethal, never mind. E niente, allora. Yeah, easy, right? I just attacked the Fairy you. Look at that tiny little Goyf here. Bang. Oh yeah, I had lethal. You're right. You're right, I had lethal. I had lethal. I missed lethal. It was Ragavan Legend rule for sure. I missed lethal. I missed lethal, chat. I missed lethal. Mango missed lethal. Mango missed lethal. Quanto sei lento. Come on, opponent, just click F6. Oh, time warp. Look, it's much better than Miss Lethal, because now I get a screenshot for Twitter. See? It was all a plan. It was all a plan. It was all in the plan. You know? I know that I got a win. I got it's just everything. I got everything. See? Why can you have a win when you can just have much more than that? Alright, let's custom warp. Let's choose the right player. Who's the right player? Me. Blue. Blue. Io, madonna mia, Magic Online. Alright, do I have lethal now? You know how I wanna get lethal with a Tarfire. Papang. Via. El Coifo. My opponent just wants to be there for the whole ride. Okay, we win. Woo! Let's do time warp again. Yeah, I could no, I couldn't have done time warp again. Didn't have lands. And goal is playing it. See, even when the right play was to have lethal, it was actually the wrong play because you could have maximized your play. Life lesson, life lesson. Never settle, chat. Never settle. Never settle on a regular lethal line because you can always get more than that. Always get more. Alright, let's go, little master. I'm on the play with my Jegantha. I'm on the play again. Yeah, 3 times in a row. Zoo does not lose when you're on the play. You know that. You know that, right? Do you know that? When you win the Dario with this deck, it's very hard to lose. And when you open a hand like this, it's very hard to lose. If you're on the play. Oh, Steam Bands. I like it. We're 2-0, so it's time to get paired against the blue-red Murktide. Or Murktide does not deal with this very well game 1. Unless they get a super fast Unholy Heat on Delirium, which is not easy. I'll just go for the Kavu. I could go for the Trouble Flames because I'm scared of, I don't know, double Lightning Bolt, but I'm not. So top Magnete questo. But is Merc a good matchup? Again, I think if you win the Darrow game 1 with this deck, you're favorite against anything. But post sideboard, we'll see. I mean, they have Dress Down, they have Explosives. Ma vai, tutta la vita. Expressive Iteration, turn 2, go. How's the Amulet matchup? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a matchup machine. But again, if you win the Darrow, it's good. If you will lose the Darrow, it's maybe not good. You have Dromoka's command to kill Toda la vida! Allora, che facciamo? Che facciamo? Well, Plains is not the best, but, you know, I have this, so here we go. Does this give Vigilance to my creature? No. It gives it First Strike Trample. Guarda, I'm certainly not staying back with this thing. I will exile your... what do I exile here? Sorcery, I think. I think opponent was setting up a Delirium there. E allora to, magnati questo. A second Territorial Kavu for your tastes. Post Cyber, you can't do this because they have Dress Down. Welcome, Frank. Coffee Pimanga stream, but oh, Lightning Bolt, no! Unholy Heat, no! Poor Kavu, he was too young to die. Alright, Monkey, you get in. What do you flip? Don't flip anything powerful, please. No, El Goifo! No! El Goifo! Opponent! They flipped El Goifo. Oh, quant'è? 4-5? Ok. Ok, though. Ok. Quanto stai? Ah, il goifo. It's not so hot over there. They're not so hot. I can tell you. What do I do now? If I go +1/+1 and fight, this gets 6 toughness and 4 damage on it. Then I go +1/+1 and fight. It gets 7 toughness and 6 damage on it. So it doesn't die, right? The problem with this play is that my opponent gets Delirium. But my Kavu is a 7/7 at that point. Right? So let's just do +1/+1 fight. My Kavu becomes a 6/2. And then becomes a 7/3. Yeah, I think it's correct. So let's grab a forest. And let's do the thing. Cast +1/+1 Week. Good old Week. +1/+1 and fight. Week. +1/+1 and fight. E poi exile the Mishra's Bubble, so you don't get Delirium, and you get a 5, which is the perfect number. Ah. I'll put it with the Swifty past the turn. I am going to go with a Swifty attack for 7. What's that? Kiskifo. Okay. Tribal Flames. All right. Now, against Murky Murky. We'll do it against Murky Murky. Well, I hope that they don't dress down my Kavu. That's what I do. Hello, friend. Wow, I prefer Murktide over Fair Breach, but I respect that some players choose to play it, and it's not a bad strategy for sure. Heh. I'm going. Let's go. Zero sideboard card against the most popular deck in the format. This is our deck. Remember, in Magic the Gathering, you don't have to sideboard. There is no rule that forces you to sideboard. Teferi in? Sure. Hello, Noblesman. We're on the draw, so we are probably going to lose, but then we have game 3 on the play. This deck cannot lose the game on the play, so it's going to be fine. Don't worry. Don't worry, just relax. Just relax. This deck is basically Dredge. You'll always win game 1, then you'll always lose game 2. No, that's not true. Alright, that's Molly on this hand. Madonna mia, ma che ste mani? It's fine. Okay, the narrative wants me to lose game 2, but at least let me bottle a little bit. Alright, I don't know. I'll bottom. I'll bottom 2 lands here. Daya. Yeah, Spice Lord. I ultimated Vraska and I lost. Definitely one of my fondest memories. Wild Nacatl. Nice. Let's go what? I don't have red green. I don't have red green. I'll go Sacred Foundry. Yeah, I'll go Sacred Foundry, Zagoth Triome. Sacred Foundry Forest. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Sacred Foundry Forest, I can do. Yeah, Sacred Foundry Forest, I can do. Yes. I'm gonna Stomping Ground in my deck. I mean, what is the second time in a row to play this on turn 2? Sure. I mean, good thing they don't draw the Shredder. They go Shredder, Bulbolier. I mean, I guess I could have gone Tribal Flames, but yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go for a Forest and a tiny little Wild Nacatl. Pass. White Tar Fire, because we have the Tarmogoyf. I cut it Burst Lightning for it. MTGO Salseo suggested it, and I like that suggestion a lot. La Luna. Rouge. Alright. Ooh, a 2 mana 6/7? Who's this? Who's this? A 2 mana 6/7? Nishoba Brawler could have been a nice 2 mana 3/3. A 2/3, sorry. El Goifo. El Goifo. Let me take a screenshot for El Goifo. Please don't die, Goifo. I just took a screenshot. No, I died. It's okay. Still. It's nice that I had the threat. Whoa. That's Dashi Dashi. And attack with all. Et on the 3. Look at that Starfire making the go of 6-7 to play around and all the heat. Oh wow, you just go double removals for this turn. That's brutal. Man, that was such a nice hand you had over there. Ragavan, Blood Moon, Explosives, 2 bolts. Sticazzi. Alright, you go to 12. Go. And I'm only going to 5 this game. You want to play Team Battle Rate? Sure. No, dai, non anche Mortide. Mamma mia. Opponent aggressively played a turn 2 iteration. That was maybe a good play, yeah. Unusual, but that was maybe a good play. No, it's a 5-6 now. Let's still attack. Yeah, I still attack here. I think they have to craft the EE. Man, I just want to draw more Goyfs. Can I draw all the Goyfs? I want to draw all the Goyfs. Va bene, opponent, va bene. 1 mana, 2/2. Do I just Treble Flames your face to be mana efficient? Yeah. 2 damage to you. Go. I got a 10. Draw. Stability. That's awful. Attack. You got an 8. I got a 4. I have no outs. GG. No outs. No outs, right? Yeah, no outs. I'll concede. I'll take a bathroom break. Game number 3. Let's go on the play with Jegantha. E dai, però, where are my lands? Come on. What do I bottom? Um, what if I bottom a Ragavan? They kill it on turn 1. I load it. Yeah, I think I bottom a Ragavan. I like having. I can bottom Tribal Flames, but that's an answer to like Ledger Shredder. Mm. Bottom Tribal Flames, honestly. Yeah, I can bottom Tribal Flames. Go. Vini. Do I ever play modern MTGO tournaments? I played a modern PTQ last Sunday. I went 5-4 with Blue or Murktide. I played a preliminary the other day. I went 3-1 with Living End. Oh, El Goifo. Let's go for a dash here. I think it's better than going for El Goifo. Because the dash gives me a treasure. Super nice. Plus I can fly like a bubble. Oh, Blood Moon. Alright. Happy to be there. Happy to be there, Blood Moon. That's why I kept the second Ragavan for exactly this scenario. Opponent decided to do it in their turn, play around Stability, and, go punished by a second Ragavan. Yeah, they played their own Ragavan with 1 mana up. And they pass. I'll play the Goyf, hoping that my opponent doesn't have spells in the air. Nice. And then I pass. I just block if they attack. And now, alright, you could consider. I'm not gonna bold this Ragavan. It's unlikely to get Delirium that soon. And I'll go with blocks. And again, this is why I don't play Nishoba Brawler. Because Nishoba Brawler dies to Lightning Bolt. It's unacceptable, I think. Oh, you know what does Goyf die to? Goyf dies to Dress Down. Lens? Nice. This gets me a Plains. I like it. Alright, so let's do Lightning Bolt on Ragavan. So I'll make sure that this dies. to then attack for 3. And then I go plains Tarmogoyf. I don't expect counterspell. That's bad in this matchup. They maybe have dressed down and turn my Goyf into 1/1, a 0/1. That's okay. Or they just do nothing and they burn 2 mana. Odawara is a land is scary. Wow, that pass with Odawara is a land. You know what they have here, I think? Here they have dress down plus double removal spell. This is what I'm expecting here. Despite that, I'm still doing my thing because this is what I have. They go dress down. They should have definitely dressed down before because this one would have lost haste. And then they go double bolt, I expect. I don't have Leyline Binding up because it costs 3 mana. Sure. Wow, they don't have double bolt. That's perfect for me. Do I want to cast Ragavan? Just cast? No. I'll keep the treasure around because I might draw Stubborn Denial, which I don't have mana for right now. This is fine, don't worry. My Goyf grew now. This is totally fine. No, this is fine. My opponent answered my Ragavan. I have a new one here. They played Engineered Explosives on 2. Stikatsi. I just drew it now though, because yeah, it's fine. That's fine. That is fine. Yep, you kill everything I have. Let's go. Wild Nacatl. Let's dash. You go to 11. Hopefully I flip a creature like Murktide Regent would be nice. Ledger Shredder also would be nice. Unholy Heat, not nice. Let's play a 1 mana 3/3, pass the turn. Ledger Shredder. Unfortunately, this binding costs 3, so I can't cast it now. So if they play a spell, they'll grow. Wow, they cast. Okay, they don't dash. Sure. They let delete. Wow, they discarded bubble. That's scary. That's very scary. Steam Vents. Okay. Play Steam Vents. Play Steam Vents and tap, and play Leyline Binding on the Ledger Shredder. Now I what do I do now? Just dash. I'm so afraid of attacking with Nacatl. I think I just return Jegantha past the turn. Yeah. They have 2 cards in it. Let's hope this Ragavan doesn't do its things. Let's hope Ragavan bricks here. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 don't hit. Alright, they bricked. By the way, Engineered Explosives is the card to put in your Murktide sideboard. Don't put Brothers Udand. Brothers Udand, very bad card. Engineered Explosives, very good card. And this is the classic Murktide matchup. Lose a game 1, Murktide, win plus sideboard. When you talk about the matchup against Murktide, it's almost always be like this. You'd be like, oh, I'm good against Murktide. Maybe you're good against Murktide game 1. But overall plus sideboard, Murktide, I think always is the edge. That's my experience, my opinion, and so it's fine deck and everything. Again, great game 1, but plus sideboard. I think it's gonna be tough. I didn't even draw a Kavu. Like if I draw a Kavu and they go dress down, I just want to pack up my cards and leave. Like we're just playing a fair game. They didn't even have an expressive iteration yet. Okay, they left in Channeler. Yeah, I think it's good to leave in Channeler. Yeah, our opponent is I like how they sideboarded. Some people removed the channeler in this matchup. You want rest in peace in the side? Sure, but then I can't have El Goifo. El Goifo survived the 2 lightning bolt. In game 2, you remember, I had Goif 6-7 against Blood Moon. I don't know. Rest in peace. No. Actually, you know what? Don't play rest in peace. Like it dies to explosions the same way other things do, and it's just a bad card. Card disadvantage. Come on, modern. It's so old. You can't still play cards like rest in peace. At this point, we must have learned how how it works. Oh, spells in there. Oh, that was a good one. Maybe they don't have an answer to Jegantha. I don't know. I'm definitely slamming the Wellspring here. Huh? Not the worst. Actually, though, you know what I'm doing here? I'm gonna kill this and dash. Yeah, I think I like this better. Yeah. Come on, opponent, flip. Flip a good one. Get fight. Oh, che coglioni. Okay, go. What's that? No iteration. It's over. That's okay. That's okay. Honestly, no regrets. No regrets. Like losing to Murktide, it's a totally honorable thing. What's your opinion about Remand? Sure, you can play Remand. No strong opinion on that. Basta. You flipped El Goifo. I won't let you cast my Goif. Like, that's the card I needed to castle in this game. You killed 2 of mine with an explosives. And then you want to steal mine? That I won't accept that. I don't think there's much to do, honestly. There's not like, oh, there's a cyber card for Murktide. There isn't. That's why Murktide is the best deck. Because you don't have, like, I mean, Endurance, but I don't think this deck can play Endurance. You're gonna put planeswalkers like Chandra, and this is modern. Your card needs to cost 2 mana or it's bad. Sometimes 3 if it has like it's very good. It can cost 3. Sentinel. Ay. We lose the Darrow and we're facing an Esper Sentinel. Tough news. Temple Garden. It's a clunky one to draw. Man, my hand is just 3 green white lands. That's okay. So I can get breeding, but like obviously I don't want to cast anything into the Sentinel. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting matchup. I'll look forward to it. All right, what's the fetch I want to get here? Savai Triome, maybe? Savai Triome. I think it's a right. I think it's a good one. I can get Zagoth Triome, then I don't have red. I think I like Savai Triome. Savai. Come on, Savai. Yeah. Mm. Wild Nacatl. Wild Nacatl is a 3/3. Oh, but what am I talking about? I just go Scion of Draco. Stupido. All right, good thing I catched myself. I don't know why my I don't know. All right, it's all good. I fixed my thought process, and we're fine here. What are my top cards from new set to standard potential format? Minor misstep, Shieldred Edict. I wrote an article for TCG, CSP Pro about Shieldred Edict and minor misstep. I'll try minor misstep in Blue Murktide and the Shieldred Edict. It's a really good card. What's the worst color in Modern and why is it black? Yeah, could be. Wow, Lavinia main deck. Cool. Unfortunately for you, I played a 2 mana 4/4. That stops your whole board. Oh, more. Let's go Nacatl. Another Scion, why not? Do I attack? What's the worst that can happen? Opponent clearly doesn't have more effects like this. Must see that. That's attack. Are these Badlands? Alright, let's see what they do. Please don't play Talisman Lieutenant. No! They drew it! Culo rotto, porca puttana! They drew it! They drew it! They drew it! Vaffanculo, porco cazzo! Porca merda, guarda lì! Va bene, va bene, va bene. They're just attacking with a 5/5. Interesting. Vabbè. Guarda, tutta la vita. Double block. Could definitely attack with this guy, too. Alright. Let's go. Woo! El double goipo here, I think. Yeah, I'm actually attacking here. I should definitely attack with this one. Yeah, it would have been an 8 life. Alright, let's fetch up a... But it doesn't matter, Forest. As soon as long as it's not a... As long as it's not a... Painland, it's all good. Yeah, I'll also win something. Alright, should I attack with this? Must he die. They will never have another Titus Lieutenant. It's statistically impossible that they have another Titus Lieutenant. Statistically impossible. You think any version of Forcolorman is still playable? Yeah, I think for Elementals is playable. It's not as good, but I think it's still as before. But I think it's still playable for sure. I don't love the version with iteration and counterspell though. Yeah, they're cracking. All right, they're helping the stats to top deck as House Lieutenant. Makes sense. Phantasmal Image, they can't cast it. By the mage. Wow, beautiful, beautiful card. Crespicula from Planeshift. They named Tribal Flames. Good guess. Good guess. Good guess. I definitely needed that Tribal Flames to end my opponent. Yeah, no, just the deck in general. I think the more Goifos. I think I like more the version with the band control version. It doesn't play Omnath though. I know it's a different deck. I don't know. Do you think you like your deck, your control deck with Omnath? I don't know. It's tough. I think to make it work. Some people are playing it and having some success. No, I'm not saying it isn't, but all right. Tribal Flames would have won the game next turn, but my opponent has the mage. Yeah, I mean it's a very good guess. That's not stream sniping. I'm clearly playing 4 Flames in my deck, and it is my most powerful card here to name. Ooh, Blast Zone. What? Who Blast Zone? Inhumans? Alright, into Charming Pepega Prince. Sure. A Admiral, this thing flies. It might not look like it flies, despite having flames and being called a dragon, but you cannot block this thing with humans. Humans 2023. Oh my man, main deck. They're just they hate losing to Cascade. All right, this is a 7/7, but I'm ready to double block here. Why don't you lieutenant with Prince? I have no idea. They scry to bottom though. Hmm. Uh, Such a sad attack. Look how strong are the Goyfs together. Look how strong are the Goyfs together. It's like, you know the meme, Monkey strong together or something like that? One Goyf alone, it's a tiny creature. Two Goyf, still too small. Three, boom. Only one dies and they take down the 7/7. Just traded a 7/7 for a 3/4. That's the power of double blocking. And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, in Magic you should never attack. Because it's like in Risk. The defense is just much stronger than the offense. Told you. Humans is a deck of my heart. It gave me a Pro Tour top 8 alongside a lot of GP 9-6 finishes. Will I play at Napolis? Sì, for sure, Bastida. Alright, playing against Los Humanos. My sideboard is not ready for Los Humanos, unfortunately. I don't have anything? Oh wait, never mind, I have Hushbringer. Hushbringer is great. And then just bringing in a classic filler Teferi that comes in every matchup and doesn't really know what it's doing. Tarmogoyf. Oh, by the way, Australians in the chat. Today is a National Day of Australia. So, all the Australians. I know that, my stream schedule, it's perfect for the Australian time zone, I heard. I heard. Rumors told me that. Does Human play Ethervile? Yeah, for sure. But I'm not bringing it where there for Ethervile. Alright, my hand's great. Honestly, if I go for one, but my loss is to Murktide, I count it as a trophy. So watching from Australia, not you live in Sweden? Okay. As per Sentinel, opponents saw how well this card performed game one. They said, I'm running it back. I have potential. As per Sentinel. Go, Ragavan. It's perfect for you to keep you from doing your job. You're welcome. You're welcome. Maybe I wasn't supposed to play Ragavan there. Mm, I was supposed to play a top land and then go Scion. Yeah, that was probably a mistake. That's okay. I don't think it matters. Opponent even kept the one lander on top of everything else. All right, Ragavan, how about you get some first strike? I heard you needed a buff. Huh? How about it? How about you get some first strike here? Chump time? What time is it? What time is it? It's already chump block time? Jeez, the time flies these days. Hello, Total Alex. They like the city. I did in Trieste. I did a classic Magic player event where I went to the hotel, went to the tournament, went to dinner, went to the hotel, went to the tournament, went to dinner. The classic Magic experience where you could be on literally just every seat in the world and it would be the same as long as you pick a good hotel and a good restaurant. E va bene, let's attack. Alright, it's no more chum block time. Chum block time passed. Melee Mage. Nice. Let's name Thalia's a Charming Prince. Because I swear, every time I play against Charming Prince and they cast their creature, they freaking play Charming Prince and steal my creature. That happens all the time, so I just don't want that to happen anymore. If I bring Griselbrand to Naples, you sign. Oh, sure. I don't know if you remember why. Oh, I think so, yeah, because you're the one. You're the one who combo me off on turn one. Bastida, you know that your videos. Look at this. Look at this, Bastida. Your video of you killing me got me 142,000 views. And I swear, I never did anything even close to that. 142,000 views. Your turn one kill. So, yeah. Ta-da. And attack. El Goifo. A very good place. Uh, no, unfortunately, the way YouTube works is that if your video is short, you just make no money off of it. I think I made for real. I made like 100 euro, around 100 euro off of that video, which is like obviously I'm not complaining, but it's not that you get like infinite views, you get infinite money. The revenue on YouTube really does well when you make the longer video. Yeah. Magic players love watching turn one kills. I don't know if you saw my yeah, I don't know if you saw my uh one second. I titled my infect video infect kills on turn one in modern, and it got a lot of views for my regular videos. Just because I titled it infect kill turn once, just because I played Glistener Elf and they scooped. Yeah, the turn one kill are yeah. So I think overall in YouTube, you have to be clickbait. It's just the nature of how it is. I don't think my content is clickbait, as in I won't lie to you and say Zoo is the tier one of the format. You know what I mean? But the titles and the thumbnail have to be clickbait. I think this is how it works. Sebasan gifted a sub to Bastida. Oh, thank you, Sebasan. Appreciate it. This is one of the super rare cases where you don't have fetch lands and your mana base is perfect. Like, normally if you draw 3 non-fetch land, you would struggle with mana, whereas now I just drew perfect mana without fetch lands. Spies headquarters. Alright, it's nice that I won all the die roll except against humans, which is fine to lose the die roll. But it's good that, I think a recipe for a 4-1 is definitely winning 4 die rolls. Wall of Blossoms? Va bene. Sorry for laughing, opponent. I didn't mean anything bad to Wall of Blossoms. I actually blocked my Wild Nacatl. Man, I got so lucky with the lands, for real, though. Like, just perfect mana without a single fetch lands. Crazy. Tu. No, la solitudine. Pitching? The Herd of the Souls. Okay. Solitudine. And then we play a 1 mana 3/3 and a 2 mana 2/3. But don't worry, the Goyf will grow. Don't worry about that. El Goifo will grow. Um, Okay. Imagine. Wow, you missed the land drop. I swear, every time I play against these decks, they're just the unluckiest ever. They always miss some things. Not joking. They always, yeah, just have some misfortunes of some kind. What do you think about the new set? Will it change standard? For sure, yeah. I mean, new set always change standard. Allora, now I have to go Dromoka's command with a +1/+1 and a fight. So I do +1/+1 and I fight. And this should work in my favor. Dromoka's command, handing 2-for-1s since 2014. Or 15, I don't know. 15. 14. So we won the world champ at 2015 and I was playing this set. Was the set released at no 14. 14. 14. Uh, oh, let's kill the wall. And right click, attack with all. March 215. Okay, 15. Yeah. When this set came out, I top 16 this Pro Tour. The Dragons of Tarkir. I was playing Abzan. With a lot of Siege Rhino. In that competitive year, I played Abzan like every event. There was like, I don't know, 10 events. I always played Abzan. Opponent basta. Let's give up. Oh wow. You want to examine my Leyline Binding? Value. I played Esper Dragons at the world when we won the War Magic Cup. I was playing Esper Dragons. All two. Alright, so I'm playing against a wall deck. Anyone has a twisted image? Ooh, Hushbringer looks great against them. Anybody has a twisted image? Anybody has a real sideboard? I always sideboard 0 cards in every matchup. Doesn't seem great. Well, I mean, Teferi is not good, but I guess. You know, let's just play for Hushbringer in the next. Kaladesh was 216. Yeah, to Kaladesh Honolulu. I once did a game with a friend of mine that we have to name the finalist of every Pro Tour, the Pro Tour finalist of every Pro Tour backwards. And I don't know. I remembered. I guess we failed. We must have failed at some point. The Pro Tour finalist of Kaladesh was Carlos Romao. Shota Yazoka playing Grixis, Carlos Romao playing Jeskai. With one of the worst planeswalkers ever made, Dovin Ban. Let's reveal our companion. And that's a keep. With classic planes doing nothing, just chilling. What's Hushbringer good against? Why is in the sideboard? It's good against the Wall of Roots. Sorry, Wall of Omens. Mostly for elementals. It is mostly for elementals. Alright, so how do I sequence my draws here? My opponent's gonna probably play water too, so yeah, doesn't really matter. I guess if they don't, and then well, let's just go Sacred Foundry, Breeding Pool, regardless. Yeah. Oh, Flashing Coatl. Nice. You sure that was not the Mardu Pro Tour? The Mardu Pro Tour was Ether Revolt. Winner was so finalist was Marcy Carvalho. The winner was Lucas Esperbertu, both of Mardu vehicles. Which year was when I was Vito paid 3 Pro Tours in the same year? I top 8 the Pro Tour with Luis, Shadows of Rainy Dread. That was Eldritch Moon. And you top 8 the one before, which was Guilds of Ravnica Legions. Yeah. Wow, you got Prismatic Ending. Sweet. Do I just go Double Threat? Or do I just go Cow? Because my hand is nice. I don't necessarily want to loot. I think I'll go double threat, but my opponent definitely struggled against this Ragavan last turn. So they might struggle again. And I have a bounce spell now. Yeah, no, I think I definitely have a good memory for just like when I was a child, I used to know all the capitals of the world. This is why I have a huge map behind me, because my yeah, because I used to love just learning things by heart that didn't really matter. And now I just remember Magic the Gathering lists. Night of Autumn, Kiss Keyful. Nerd? Yeah, for sure. For sure, nerd. Alright, opponent, I'm gonna show you this card. It's called Teferi Time Raveler. Bounces your Night of Autumn. Aspetta, Lagos? Lagos isn't the capital. It's just the most popular city of Nigeria. Am I right or wrong? Let's check. Yeah, the capital of Nigeria is Abuja. I remember that. The capital of Chile. I mean, that's easy. That's easy, but why don't I remember? Okay, aspetta. Quito era Ecuador. Cazzo, why don't I remember Chile now? It must be so easy. Cazzo è? Ah, Santiago, ma certo. That was easy. Ah, sorry. I mean, it's been a long time since I don't read the capital anymore. Man, I don't remember anything. Wow. Colombia. Come on, that's so easy. Why don't I remember Colombia? Bogotà, ma certo. Ah, I'm a noob. I'm a noob now. There's a timeline where Mango is a pro quiz player instead of being a Magic pro. Oh, for sure. These last 2 rounds have been so easy. Sri Lanka, I remember this one because it has like a very funny name. The capital of Sri Lanka. Dai, perché non me la ricordo? I forgot everything. I know it has a funny name. Something like Colombo. Yeah, that's it. Colombo. Colombo. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, that's it. I mean, my brain decided to forget everything and only remember Magic the Gathering things. Anyway, this is the reason why I play no covered lands in Blue Red Murktide. Okay? Do they play Wrath of God? I can't play Wrath of God in their creature decks. Gallia, capital of Azerbaijan. This one I know. This one I know. Kodinchi, I just forgot everything. Azerbaijan capital also is like a funny name. Baku. I know. I knew it. I knew everything. Am I qualified for next PT? No, I'm not. I'm not. You got top 300 limited. Does that mean anything? Yeah, it meant that you had a lot of free time this month. The definition of knowing. I knew it. That's what I'm saying. Norway, it's also. I mean, the European capitals, of course, I know them all. Like, if a European doesn't know the capitals of Europe, they just withdraw the the EU passport. That's how it works. So say it. Norway, Oslo. All right. GG. Okay, chat. It was a great league. We went 4-1, losing to Murktide, so it's basically a 5-0. Yeah. Thumbs up for Zoo. An excellent choice if you like to be fast playing Modern. Honestly, no regrets about this deck list. I like this deck list a lot. Yeah. So Cyber is up in the air. The Cyber is up in the air. But overall, good deck list. If you're watching this deck on this video on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, leave a like, say I love Zoo, and that's it. Thank you everybody for watching. See you next time.